Hi all, this is Master Muncher and welcome to a mod overview. And your eyes do not deceive you. This is a ROM remastered mod for The Last Airbender. Total War The Last Airbender Remastered. It's a new mod for ROM Total War Remastered. I believe the original modder that brought it to Rome Remastered already had the mod for Rome, but I never played in Rome, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But I will talk about the mod for Rome Remastered that is The Last Airbender, which is amazing. It's essentially one of the things I always wanted in a Total War series, which was the Avatar The Last Airbender world, which I am a massive fan. I watched the cartoon, anime, however you wanna categorize it, multiple times since it came out. I watched it when it came out when I was so much younger. I try to rewatch it every year. It's a very cool and I love the series. So when I saw this, I was perplexed. I actually had to buy the game just to test it out. And it is really cool. So let's get started with just the campaign side and check out everything that we can play as. So there's five different factions that you can play as. You have the Fire Nation as the Fire Invasion. They already has some territories in the Earth Kingdom, as you guys can see, the islands here. And it's easy with Fire Ozai, Faction Empress Sukko, like with a good question mark here. Then you can also play as the Earth Kingdom, which it occupies all of this area, which is pretty cool. You also can play as the Northern Water Tribe, which is the very hardest, and it is incredibly hard to balance the economy and the soldiers that you have in the beginning, and you're very secluded and locked, so yeah, this is very accurate. You also have the Southern Water Tribe, which we actually start with. We have Sokka, you have Avatar, you have Aang, you have, who else? You have Katara, Suki, and even Toph. So it's pretty cool. It's Southern Water Tribe is a fun little campaign, but my favorite is the Kingdom of Omashu, because you can play as Boomy right here, and it's kind of like an underdog, but it's still Earth Kingdom, so it's very interesting for me. This is has been the most fun. But yeah, so you can play with all five of them. You do have a completely new map. The modder did a wonderful, amazing job at creating the Avatar world. And let's just go in Southern Water Tribe so I can show you guys the little unit models. But yeah, obviously, but again, this is still in development. It is a one-man mod, so it's not as polished as other overhaul mods are here and there, but I feel that it does more than enough to provide an immersive, a cool, a fun, different campaign. And again, this is ROM Remastered, so the graphics are what they are. You can expect miracles from it, but it's still gorgeous as far as I'm aware, and I think. And let's just get it here. And as you guys can see, I'm just gonna get all of these three guys out. You have the really cool unit models that are like the generals. You have Aang right here, which he has waterbenders. Katara also has waterbenders, and you have Sokka here. And the mod loves the world, and if you're a fan of Avatar, you're gonna really appreciate, because you can just go here, you see the followers, Appa, Air Nomad Staff, you have Just, Benevolent Ruler, Last Airbender. The traits that this modder gave the specific characters is really good. This is a smart way to do it and make them feel really fleshed out. Here, Katara has the Betrothal Necklace, Famous Orator, Loyal, Honest, Waterbender, Southern Water Tribe. So as you can see, the guy that did this, or the person that did this, is incredibly well thoughtful about the Avatar world and its lore, and he really wants to portray a cool this is a massive mod, like a cool experience where you can actually dig in. And again, it's not completely done, but you can even see, like, this is a bit weird because this is like the end of the map, so there's this, but you can see that even there's specific city UIs for the Southern Water Tribe with the capital here, and you have like units that will show in the custom battles. But as you can see, There's chosen warriors, javelin men, triple spearmen, tribal warriors, spear warband, warband, and chosen spearmen. And each faction does have specific units that others don't, so there is a very cool choice that you need to make on how the playstyle that you're gonna do. So again, very well done in that sense. And the UI for the buildings, in my opinion, works fantastically well. It's simplistic, but it does the job. And it's not that you're gonna have a huge amount of building choices, but you do have enough building choices and progressions to actually care and actually look and think of what buildings you want. So, and again, I wanna make it clear that it's still not over. It's kind of the modder's still working on it, and there's still some aspects that are not 100%. But this is a wonderful, well-made mod with such high amounts of passion that you can really feel throughout your gameplay. You can see you have like stockade, like the basic walls, and you have stables with the little like bird animal that I forget the specific name, but the Earth Kingdom uses for their cavalry, blacksmith, communal farming, roads. Then this is this symbol, tavern, it's kind of like an igloo, so it's specific to the water tribes. You have hurting encampments that you only have in specific places. This is a specific one for the water tribes, the warriors gathering place with the little mask that they have. And you also have here their dad. You even have Hakoda, but he has a kind of normalish army and appearance. One other thing that you have that's incredibly cool that you can either click here or just like your one of the or tab. It's this cool map that I'm fairly sure Rome didn't have it. I'm not sure if Rome, no, I'm pretty sure Rome Remastered must have it. But this is an incredibly good UI, and it gives you a complete different view of the world. You can see how vast it is. It has the settlement legends with villages, town, large, minor city, large city, huge city, that actually makes a difference. And from a very quick glance, you can tell the importance of different cities and how much money and how developed they are. For example, this is a large city, the Fire Nation capital. This city in the southern Earth Kingdom is a minor city, but we only have a village and a large town, so it gives a very good visual differentiation. And as you can see, upgrade possible here. You can see it's green instead of white, and white settlement idle. It's just very well made, and I absolutely love this. And the way the modder implemented this with his specific map is absolutely amazing. So I really like this addition. So yeah, now I just did toggle fall of war so we can see the whole map. Let's see if there's any difference. So now here, look at that. You can actually see how extensive and big this map is from this UI and this view. And you can see there's tons of settlements. So even though for now I'm not entirely sure what the modder wants to do, if he wants to expand the nations, if he wants to add more units, but as the game is now, you have a lot to play with. You can clearly see there's two major players in the beginning of the game, the Fire Nation and the Earth Kingdom. Then you have the Water Tribes and the Kingdom of Omashu if you want to have a more underdog type of experience. But as you can clearly see, there's dozens of settlements throughout the whole map, and they are very accurate in their like lore for the Avatar world, as well as their appearance that we're just gonna check out now. Because the modder did a wonderful job. As we saw, there are clear little igloos and like water tribe settlements. You have like a lot of rebels, but like this for example looks like more Earth Kingdom one with the green. Then the reds is Fire Nation, as you can see here. Then you have like bigger settlements that are green with the Earth Kingdom. As you can see, look, Omashu, all in all, it's glory, super cool. You can have like Fong Base, where the guy goes crazy on Aang and like just like tries to get the Avatar state, but it's really weird. Whaletail Colony, where's Kyushu? Kyushu Village, look at that. You even have Kyoshi Village here. which you can recruit really elite soldiers. The Kyoshi warriors are actually pretty dope. Like Gaolan. Oh, and you have, look, you have Suki here hidden, and you also have Toph, which she's an earthbender, and Suki is a proper what do you say? Warrior of Kyoshi. And like in these territories in desert, you can recruit sandbenders. We're gonna go through that in the custom battle section. But look at that, how big the map is. You have settlements all over the place. Look at the Eastern Air Temple right here, which begins as rebel. Look at all of that. You have QA, everything. Look at Basensei with the circles. Again, we will check them out. But look how cool the models look here. It's absolutely amazing, guys. This mod has done a wonderful job, and this is all with Rome remastered visuals, and the serpent hole that they have to travel and have a little adventure here with the little hope baby. And as you can see in this game, the Fire Nation has already conquered a lot of territory in the Earth Kingdom territories, so you can really have a feel on the beginning of the game how much you're gonna fight. The rebels are very surprisingly active in this game. So even though you only have 5 nations, you do have to fight a lot of rebels, and they actually attack you and annoy you a lot. But as you can see, like Azula is here, like the Fire Nation capital with those eyes also here, very cool. Look, is unique model or strategic model. Sorry, that's how you say. Amber Town, Fire Mountain City. You have the vessels. Where is aha, there you are. I'm sorry, I was trying to find. You have Sukko here. You have Sharisu? No, that's Iroh. Oh, sorry, never mind. Iroh the Honest. So it's really cool. Absolutely love it that you can play with them. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I can show. I showed Basensei and everything. The northern. Look at this, it's really cool. The capital of the Northern Water Tribe. And you also have the factionaire. The faction leader is actually here. Oh, let's see, you have a Put. No, Paku. You need to focus. And Arnok. So you do have a lot of the characters from the anime, the cartoon here. So it's not just like thrown in or like this is the Avatar world. No, you feel that this is the Avatar world. There are cities where they are supposed to be. Oh, it's incredibly cool. It is genuinely immersive, and you feel like you are in the Avatar game. The music also helps, and all of that. Again, I absolutely love this map because you can see loads of things. Agents, yeah, no, it's amazing. So there you go. This is the campaign, the campaign map side of the video. In a bit we'll go to custom battles so we can check them in all their glory. So see you guys in a bit. So before we go in and actually check the units themselves in the custom battle, we'll check their rosters beforehand. And as you can see, Southern Water Tribe, Fire Nation, Earth Kingdom, Northern Water Tribe, and Kingdom of Omashu. So let's just have a little overview beforehand. And one thing before we start that I think the modder did brilliantly is just the choice of style that he chose for the units specifically. He, instead of trying to go realistic like adaptations of the units and actually make them look in a sense real, the modder very smartly, in my humble opinion, chose to go with a very stylized way to do the units, which holds up much better throughout the years, because the units themselves look like the people from the anime, the cartoon. So they are stylized, they look cartoonish, but it works because it gives that sensation of, alright, this is Avatar universe, these are the people that I've seen in the show, but now I can gather armies of earthbenders or firebenders or waterbenders and fight it out. And this is where it comes in. So this is the Southern Water Tribe, which is a bit of a mix and match, and you have access to a lot of different units, but not specifically incredibly elite ones. So you have the Tribal Warriors, which is a water tribe. they both of you have. The Warriors of Kyoshi, the Kingdom of Omashu can also recruit, I believe. You have the Warriors Warband, and the other the Warrior tribe can also recruit. Then you have Chosen Warriors, which is specific to the Southern Water tribe, which are like essentially Sokka's soldiers, which I think look incredibly dope. You have the Valkyries of Kyoshi. This is the specific Southern Water tribe. As far as I'm aware, the Kingdom of Omashu and the Earth Kingdom cannot recruit them, but I might be wrong. You have Suki, which again, this is not completely done, so there are some UIs here and there. For example, you don't have a specific one for Suki, but she does have Warriors of Kyoshi. You have the Sokka, which has a specific one that throws boomerangs. They have Tribal Spearmen, We Spear Warband, and Chosen Swordman, which again is specific and unique for the Southern Water tribe. You have the Javelin Men, Waterbenders, and then you have Bayphone Guards. This is specific for the Southern Water tribe, but I think this is just I don't know, Toph is better. So yeah, no, this is a unit specific because of Toph, which is really cool actually. Which Toph or Earthbenders would probably just Bayphone Guard or something better. Then you have Katara, which most likely has expert waterbenders, and then Aang. And you even can have Swamp Benders. That's how cool the mod is. You remember the Swamp people? They are here. They are represented. So yeah, this is the Southern Water tribe. Now let's just quickly look at the Fire Nation. You have the Town Guards, which is like the lowest one. So the guys in the Fire Nation that are really soldiers. Then you have Swordmen, which are proper soldiers but better armored. You have Royal Spearmen, which is one of the elite soldiers you can have. You have Spearmen. Wardens, which is probably the only unit in the game with a shield, if I'm correct. You have Javelin Men, you have Firebender Guards, which is the lowest you can have. Then you have the Yuyan Archers. Remember the episode of the Blue Spirit? Those are the guys that were hunting them. Yeah, they also are here. Firebenders with the awesome, iconic little armor in the face mask, which I loved and still love. You have the Royal Firebenders, who look incredibly cool. You can play as Iroh, Zhao, Princess Sukko, which also has the normal Firebenders. Azula has royal ones. You even have the tanks. Exactly, you're right. Obviously, the tanks don't go up the walls in this mod, but like they work really well, and we're gonna check them out. You have the Rhino Riders and the mounted Firebenders with the Rhino Riders. So again, very cool and very immersive. Then with the Earth Kingdom, you have the Levy Swordmen, which is normal. The Cell Swords, which are like the guards when Zuko gets caught by Jet. These are the guards that are drinking in the tea shop. So again, straight out of the anime and the cartoon. Levy Spearmen, Mercenary Spearmen. You have the Spearmen that you can also see. The Royal Earth Spearmen. Those are the elite guys that when you get to Basensei we see. Javelin Men, Mercenary Marksman. This is just a good archer. Earthbender Levies, super cool. Earthbenders. You have even the Dai Li guys. The Dai Li are here. Awesome. And you have the Royal Earthbender. Amazing. You can all, and these is probably my favorite units in the game. These, I don't know the names, but there's these ostrich chicken kind of things. They're like essentially your cavalry. Are amazing. My favorite units. Outriders, Mercenary Cavalry, Lancers, and the specific ones for them, the Royal Cataphracts. And again, Sandbenders, even though we're not that big of a fan since what they did to Appa. They're right now. We like the Sandbenders. And now we're gonna check the Northern Water tribe. See, smaller roster and different from the Southern Water tribe because we don't have as many, but you have a couple very big differences. You have Tribal Warriors as well, Tribal Warband, but you don't have any of the Trojan Warriors. You still have Tribal Spearmen and Spear Warband. So like, you don't have these guys, these elite soldiers. Obviously the other ones are specific to them because of the gang, but like these two, they don't have. But what they do have is the Javelin, Waterbenders, and they have Waterbending Masters. So that's the trade-off. The Northern Water Tribe is the Northern Water Tribe. It's the Water Tribe at this point, so they have better benders. And you have Baku, and you have really cool units, cavalry units, who are also really cool. Is these scouts with kind of like a reindeer kind of thing, which is awesome. And also the mounted warband. So these three are specific units for the Northern Water Tribe, which really help. They really depend on them. And you can also recruit the Swamp Benders, so it's always fun. Then you have the Kingdom of Omashu, my favorite one because there is Boomy. And as you can see, same one like Swordman, but they can recruit the Warriors of Kyoshi, but not the Valkyries of Kyoshi here. So again, very, very interesting how he did that. That is Spearman. spearmen, just javelin, earthbender levies, earthbenders, but they have the guards of Omashu, which are not the same as the Royal Earthbender or the Daily. So again, very inclusive and a very smart way to do it. King Boomy, Outriders, Lancers, oh, and the Cataphracts of Omashu are just delicious. They're amazing. These guys are so cool. And you even have the Sandbenders and the Swampbenders because of their location. So again, very, very cool. So in a little bit, we're gonna check out all the units and just see how they look. So there you go. As we can see, we are in the battle map and look at the units. Again, this is Rome Remastered, so it is what it is. But they look like the waterbenders. They look like people and characters from the anime, which again, incredibly smart way to do it. Stylized, look at that. It's timeless, essentially. Oh, and look at Aang. Look at him go. Sadly, he doesn't have wind powers and can do stuff because it's Rome, but still very cool to see him here. Then we have Katara right here, which is also waterbenders. Look at her, even with the necklace and the little braids here. There's Toph with her guard, the earthbenders. Look how cool they are, all with their own regiments. You have Suki with the Valkyries. Look at that, the elite warriors of Kyoshi unit. Look at her, all cool with the two fans. You have Sokka with his specific boomerang. Dope as hell. Look at him with his own boomerang. Hell yeah. And then you have all the units. The tribal warriors, which also can like throw some the boomerangs. Very versatile. You have the warriors of Kyoshi. Look at them. So cool. Infantry. Warriors warband. Then you have the chosen warriors. Look how cool they look with the shields and the weapons. Like this is like the anime. Like this, when I was watching, I was like, oh, it was cool if we could like have armies and fight. And look at this. This is it. This is it, guys. The Valkyries. You have the couple spearmen. Look at that.
Infantry.
Spear warband. Chosen spearmen. Look at them.
Missiles.
Javelins.
Missiles.
Waterbenders.
Missiles.
Phone guard. And the swamp benders. Look at the swamp benders go. Pence are an illusion. So yeah, let's just see if we can have a check of the enemy army. Let's just pause it. This is the Fire Nation one. These are the Rhino Riders. Look how cool they are. This is the melee version. Super awesome. And then what is here? You have the Zhao. So this is one of the generals, very easy. Look at Zhao go, pointing. Annoying guy, killed the fire spirit. This is Prince Zuko, so he does have normal firebenders. Where is he? Where he is. This is Azula, because she has the royal firebenders, which is right here, also pointing. And this is just normal javelin man. These guys are, oh, look at Iroh here, just normal firebenders again. Where is he? Oh, my favorite character. Iroh, super cool. And then you have, what is, let's just go one way to the other. Oh, look at this, the tanks. Look at the tanks. So cool. Look at the tanks. Look at the tanks. Then you have the fire bendings on the rhinos. Scary unit. Annoying, powerful, scary unit. And then you have here the royal firebenders. Firebenders, the Yu-Yan archers, those, look how cool they were. They actually look exactly, oh yeah, let me just, look. This is like the anime. It is timeless because the mother chose to do like in the anime, so it just works perfectly. Look at that. The guards look like the guards. All the units look like they should. Swordmen look like the swordmen. The royal spearmen, look at them. They're very cool. But yeah. Did I miss anything? The javelin I showed, the town guards I showed, and the spearmen we haven't seen, but here are the spearmen. But yeah, this is the Fire Nation roster as well. Don't worry, we'll have like a little battle so we can see a bit. But right now, I'm just gonna go and show you guys the Earth Kingdom ones and the Northern Water Tribe. See you guys in a little bit. Alright, now we have the Northern Water Tribe, the Earth Kingdom, and the Kingdom of Omashu, which we'll check. This Paku, he has like Earthbending Masters, and looking wise, it's just like the facial one that changes with a bit of more beard and everything, like you can see from here. It's just like more grizzly, well trained. But in the animation, these ones kind of just throw like balls of water. The waterbending masters throw like ice, which is a nice little difference. And then you have these really cool units from the Northern Water Tribe that the Southern Water Tribe does not have, which is the scouts. This is missile infant cavalry, which is incredibly useful and can still like do melee damage, like running away and stuff. But look how cool they look. Again, the style was the right one, the right choice. Because it doesn't get old. It doesn't look realistic, but you still have all the fun that you have normally. And because it's a fantasy world, it doesn't need to be that realistically, in my opinion. And look at this. The Mount of Warband, the more elite one. But there you have it. These are the different ones that we didn't see with the Southern Water Tribe. So now let's just check the Earth Kingdom right beside us. And here we're going to start with the Royal Cataphracts. Look at this. This specific one for the Earth Kingdom, because they have the specific armor. Super cool. This is the most elite one. But look how cool these birds are, man, with the armor. They are amazing. Amazing. Sorry, they have been like my MVPs on my campaigns. And look here, the Outriders doesn't look as cool, less armored, but trust me, they still do the damage that they need to. Super fast and super cool. Reminds me of Sukko. Oh my god, look at that, so cool. Then you have the Royal Earthbenders, unique to the Earth Kingdom. Look how awesome they look. Exactly like the anime. The Daily. Oh, awesome, you're traitors, but you are awesome though, have to agree. Then you have normal Earthbenders right here. Looking mean, but they need to be. And the Earthbender Levies. They're still Earthbenders, but like just training. You have Levy Swordman right in the back. Where is here? You have the Javelin Man, Mercenary Marksman. This is just a good archer unit, which the Kingdom of Omashu does not have. They don't have the Cell Swords too. The Cell Swords, all the mercenary units and the Cell Swords are unique to the Kingdom of the Earth Kingdom. Cell Swords like the Sukko, two-handed, really cool. Just normal Spearman, which is actually Glades, but let's not get into that. Mercenary Spears, these are spears. Look, this looks like spear. That's the Javelin Man. And here there's still the Mercenary Cavalry, which is unique to them, which is probably better Outriders, which would make actually a big difference. Did I show? Is there any chickens missing? I feel there's chicken missing. No, I think the Lancers are in the Kingdom of Omashu. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is the Earth Kingdom. And now we're gonna check the Kingdom of Omashu, which they have the Warriors of Kyoshi we already seen, but they can also recruit that. Look at that, the Sandbenders, super cool. You also have the Swamp Benders, and you can really see, because like they are not army or like military oriented, so they have this little space formations. You have the specific guards of Omashu, which are a bit different in the color scheme. They have like a goatee instead of a proper beard. So it's small differences, but you can actually see how they go. Like look, the King Boomy has his guard of Omashu. Look, oh, look at King Boomy, look at King Boomy. Super awesome. What is the other one? Aha, and the Cataphracts of Omashu. Gorgeous, absolutely amazing. But yeah, guys, this is just an overview. I just wanted to show everyone the units, and we can have a little test to see how it goes. So let's start the battle. We are fighting against the Fire Nation. We won't do like anything too crazy. We're just gonna go forward.
Units, double time.
Everything. And we can see they have the same army that we showed Case, so they have all their units. Look how, like, you can, and animations, we'll see a bit of the animations. They're very smartly done. Not amazing, but very smartly done. Look at the cannon, the tanks going. Oh, you can actually have full armies of Earthbenders. Look at them go. Oh, but they're gonna attack us, but we're ready. So these are the waterbender masters. So we're gonna start seeing.
Attack quickly! Missiles!
Oh look, this is how the firebenders is just like fire arrows, but it looks right. Look at them. Oh yeah, you can still hear the sounds, but look. Oh, this is the earthbender ones, and then like the sandbenders, the swamp benders. Look how cool they look. Still gives you the feel of Total War, but in an Avatar set. Look at that. Oh, see the difference? These ice are the waterbending masters, and the other ones are just normal waterbenders. Look. So you can see this is water, and then you can see all the Earth Kingdom fighting the Fire Nation. You can clearly see, look, these are the Earth Kingdom ones, which are really cool. Firebender ones. Oh, this is actually archers. Oh, look at the tank. They also fire out, which is really cool. Oh, they're just destroying everything. These things are disgusting. How the Rhino's doing. The Wars of Kyoshi really. Oh, this is kind of like the enemy. Come on, you guys can do it. It's just Zuko. Oh! Oh, look, the swamp benders throwing water. The big ones are all the earthbenders, and where are the sandbenders? But yeah, look at that. But there you go, guys. This is a good little just check of how things are in the mod. And trust me, you do have a very good feel of Total War. It's still obviously still Total War. This is a mod for Total War, and this universe just worked wonderfully in. So there you guys. There you go, guys. So there you have it, ladies and gents. This is my overview of the Total War The Last Airbender for Rome Remastered. An incredibly cool, fun experience that I cannot recommend enough. All the little things that are missing here and there with voice lines, a couple images, do not make any difference for me. The game is incredibly immersive. It does a wonderful job to bring you into the Avatar universe and actually being able to command armies of earthbenders, firebenders, waterbenders, and everything in between, cool monsters and units, and a very detailed and awesome map. So thank you very much for watching this mod overview. Hope you all enjoyed, and see you guys next time.